What is going on, friends? It's Tuesday, and that means it's time for another What Sold video. But first, we're checking in on my daughter. She owes me a favor, so she's supposed to be washing my truck. And Sloan, what have you done?
Just get closer.
Sloan, no, seriously, what have you done?
Get closer.
What did you do to my truck?
See?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Here are the top 10 items I sold this past week on eBay. So if you ever see Minimus written on a pair of New Balance shoes, you probably want to at least look them up. These are Minimus Ionics, and these are women's shoes. Paid $4.25 for them, and they sold for $36.50. So these neat receipts mobile scanners are definitely something you want to be on the lookout for. Along with the larger version, the neat scanners. These things typically sell pretty quick for me. This one was actually new open box. Got it at a thrift store for $5 and it sold for $53. So I was at a thrift store the other day, and it seems like every story starts with "so I was at a thrift store." But I was at a thrift store and I saw this coffee mug, and I grabbed it because I like drinking coffee out of these stoneware mugs. Paid $1 for it and got home, didn't really think anything of it. When I got it out of the bag, I looked and saw it was a U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service emblem on it. Decided to look it up. None listed, none sold, so I'll just list it really high. Listed it for $74 just to see what would happen. Within a day or two, I got an offer of $45. I countered them at $54 and they bought it. So I sold a coffee mug for $54. So I sold some Plush. This is Peg. She's a Pekingese from the Disney movie Lady and the Tramp. Just happened to walk by and see this Disney logo on the rear end here. Looked it up, seemed to be selling pretty good, so I paid $2 for it, and it sold for 55 bucks. So I finally sold my last set of vintage blow mold party lights, and I didn't have to accept the best offer on this one. Got these from Goodwill and they sold for 65 bucks. So this is a set of Wilson Pure Power 2. It's actually a set of women's clubs. I don't typically pick up Wilson unless it's like a rare variety, but found this set at Goodwill and it's everything, all the way from pitch and wedge to driver. And it was only 20 bucks, so grabbed it and it sold for 135. But I made a mistake. I usually do free shipping on my items, and when I do heavier items like this, like a big bundle like this, I'll exclude Hawaii and Alaska. I forgot to on this one, so I've got to ship these to Hawaii, and you can check out on the next screen how much it's going to cost me. So I was at a garage sale and I bought a big plastic bin of Thule roof mounts and some accessories for 10 bucks. As I was leaving, I happened to ask the guy if he had the bars to go with them, and sure enough he did, so he threw those in. Sold the roof mounts for $125 and the crossbars just sold for $94.50. So this little logo stands for Ultimate Ears. This is the Ultimate Ears Roll 2 Volcano. It's a Bluetooth speaker. It's waterproof. Paid $4 for it at Goodwill, and I was actually able to test it while I was there. It was charged up, so I was listening to some music while I was shopping around, so I knew it worked. Paid $4 for it, and it sold for $80. So this is a lesson in tell people what you do. This is a pair of Allen Edmonds Lake Forest loafers, and my neighbor actually just gave them to me. He didn't like the way they fit, so he gave them to me, told me to sell them, wear them, whatever I wanted to do. I listed them on eBay and they sold for 80 bucks. I'm definitely going to try and give him a cut or take him out to lunch or something, but it's definitely a lesson, and you should tell people what you do. So you guys remember those adjustable Bowflex dumbbells that were getting crazy prices when the pandemic first started? Well, some of that stuff is still pretty valuable. This is a set of Sport 2.4 power block adjustable dumbbells. Each one goes up to 24 pounds and they're pretty cool. Paid $5 a piece at a Salvation Army, turned that $10 into $169. Not too bad.